is Wolverine, and welcome to Madden 19 MUT Drafts. I'm so excited for this. I worked so hard to get this. I need to probably I don't know what to do. I guess we draft. Oh, tickets. Where's the tickets? How come one's 5 tickets and one's 3? Now I'm scared. What's the difference? Really 3 tickets. Yes, that one's cheaper. Alright, so here we are. Nothing that I've gotten before even matters. So we got coaches. We got Pete Carroll, Mike McCarthy, or Adam Gase. Why is this so hard? Pete Carroll. Alright. Quarterback round. Actually, I don't know how this works. They're all two safeties and a cornerback. Look at Eddie Jackson, because we need a free safety to start this off. Right? We got wide receivers. As much as I love Robert Woods, alright, so we already have a free safety in this section. And he's and because then the Cleveland Browns are terrible. So we got tight end and quarterback. Why is this so hard? I'm just I already have someone on defense. The offense is pretty much empty. No, I don't know what to do. Yikes. Cornerback. Ooh. Okay.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
There's the kick.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Don't be nervous. I can do this. I can win. I can win this game. Trust me. If he ever picks a defensive play, oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Test that our team.
A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Breeze to throw. Looking deep for Hilton.
It's interception now.
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, tap back on their heels.
And that is incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Why not? Because we are.
They do go for it. It's Breeze.
That's my idea.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Dante Fowler. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. To throw is Newton.
Get him.
At the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets halfway
He's still going to get like
from the
field
4
goal
down to the 2-yard line.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it. I don't think you even go into a huddle.
Right,
just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. And Newton's going to keep it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Cam Newton keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he knocks it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you.
He'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Breeze.
Pass. Just got it.
Deep for
He's got it. He's got it.
So
How
the
did you
long
drop that?
attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Come on.
And Charles,
How
got
do
to
you
like what this
not
defense has
grab
been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Come on.
On third and long, it's Breeze.
Oh, that's an interception. Yep.
And it's knocked
Thanks,
away
man.
and incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On is the punter King to send it away. Taking on the midfield logo. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And now he's going to kill the clock.
Newton on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mike Daniels in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
On second down, here's Newton.
Get that. Ooh.
The left side completion to Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Julio Jones, 43 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Why did I know?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
My team is terrible.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Breeze will try again on second down.
There's a catch.
He gets it complete to Harris. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
No, I did not mean to throw it there.
Get a good head of steam going.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Throwing on first down is Breeze.
I see the play. Getting intercepted.
Intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I'm done.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
It was a bad idea.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Really bad idea.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. On first down, Newton.
Come on, get him.
Goes underneath for Bell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A nice gain of 21 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Oh, I read that play, but not good enough because he's
able to
still
get it down to the 2-yard
far.
line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan again.
Guys, man, it's caught.
Right.
Steelers touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Why am I running?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. They keep it with Barkley on first down.
Yes, that is where I'm good at running plays. Okay.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum.
I don't know if he's letting me win right now, or if this is all me.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Is that first?
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward.
Slowly getting there.
This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
3 yards, that's all you need.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
First.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
So we learned what we're good at.
We'll come back here right after this. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. So we got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, my gosh.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
3rd and 3.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Please don't fail me now. Please. We need to do this. Come on, give me a first.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Oh my gosh.
Taking it right down.
Touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm going to regret this.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
He knows that a Come on, we can still make it in. Just make it in.
To throw, it's Breeze.
Wait, that was 1 point.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Yep. Yeah.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller, in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down.
You just have to block him. Not that long. Oh, he's just going to kill it. Okay. Is it going to be his ball? No, it's not.
A final shot before the break. Newton.
Nope, don't get the first.
Looking downfield for Jones.
Yes.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Defense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
So it's a turnover. Please. And then
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
just keep him going.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And incomplete on the deep ball. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, that forced the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Newton. And it's a short one here. complete to the tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now Newton on first down. And this is complete. It's Allen. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Keenan Allen, 33 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Janikowski now for the point after. Janikowski good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I had to walk away for a second because I had to do something, and I guess the game ended. And I'm getting a reward for losing. So. Wait, did it? Why did I get so much XP for that? I lost. I mean, I'm not what? Yo! I got Deion Sanders? Wait, I don't have him, I think. I have these guys losing. Awesome. Yeah, I'm 0-1. Wait, so do I draft after? Do I draft, like... Yeah, I draft every time I want to play. So that's cool, I guess. Let's go upgrade our team.